हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। आज का टॉपिक है सब्जेक्ट सेंटर्ड अप्रोच। तो वीडियो को स्टार्ट करते हैं। इन द सब्जेक्ट सेंटर्ड अप्रोच, द फोकस इज ऑन द डिलीवरी ऑफ द सब्जेक्ट कंटेंट्स बाय द टीचर फॉर स्टूडेंट्स टू एक्वायर, दैट इज importance is laid on topics or concepts included in the subject around which all the teaching and learning activities revolve. It is a common practice in most of the schools to strictly follow the syllabus and textbooks both for teaching and learning. The textbook in the subject is considered as the storehouse of all the required concepts, examples, and exercise that are required for the teaching learning process. The means and methods of acquisition of the prescribed concepts may be anything. Let us consider the comments made in the National Curriculum Framework 2005. This highlights the following in the context of subject-centered approach. Textbook is the only source and main source for the teacher. Word by word, phrase by phrase, the matters are presented before the students. The content or subject matter of the textbook is itself a guide to the teachers to decide her methodology. Insistence on the students to memorize the facts by repeated reading. Questions given at the end of the chapter are to be asked to the students for assessment of learning. The students answer the questions both orally and in written form by copying from the book. They may produce their answers orally or in written form by reproducing the exact content. Characteristics of subject centered approach. The major characteristics of this approach are the focus is on the content or subject matter, and hence transaction of the textbooks in the class is be all and end all of the classroom activities. The teacher projects himself as a model for the students as he has the mastery over the subject matter. The learning needs of these students are supposed to be fulfilled through the textbook. Real life situations are rarely taken into account while presenting the subject matters in the classroom. All classroom interactions are textbook centered. There is stress on quantity oriented output rather than quality. Textual questions are used for evaluation which lacks variety. This approach, however, provides the learner an exposure to a plenty of content matter within a limited time. As the course is completed within the prescribed time, the learner can plan their practice exercises elaborately and can learn through the subject matter thoroughly. On the flip side, the knowledge acquired by the students is bookish. There is no novelty in the teaching learning process. Time is mostly utilized for memorizing and reproducing and not for meaningful learning. So there is little scope for developing questioning skill on the part of the teacher and the students as they are expected to confine to the textual question given at the end of each chapter. Continuous and comprehensive evaluation is limited to assess the acquisition of all the concepts in the textbook rather than assessing all the aspects of personality growth as a result of learning.